I'm from sunny Southern California.
I'm from Cary, North Carolina.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I'm in Barbados right now. I live in Barbados.
Oh my gosh, it's hard to pick one thing. It was just an amazing experience. I connected probably with your voice, and it was during the pandemic. I had just gotten married. My husband and I blended our family, so there was a lot of chaos in the world and in our home. And so I just found you, and it was like your voice. And then once I signed up for the training, I started to really understand all the wisdom and how deep it goes. And it just like would blow my mind every single day. And I love your training too, because you respect the ancient wisdom and you give credit where credit is due, but you also bring in science and our modern day science, and you make it very relative to each individual. It makes it resonate or stick even more for me. And it's a hard thing to even put into words. It's so beautiful, so magical. It's incredible.
My ability to reconnect with myself, my ability to take time for me. That was important. You lose yourself sometimes, particularly if you're caring for everybody. So it's nice to say, this is my time. This is my Yoga Nidra nest. Yeah, that was my space.
My favorite thing it was the most important thing in my life that I've done, that I was doing, that kept me moving forward towards my healing. I mean, really. It just like, I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to finish. I got to go to the next lesson. It just took me through a nice 7 months of like a rope. I was just pulling myself towards healing. I'm feeling like I'm more in the flow of life.
I've worked through a lot of stuff. My Syncopa in the beginning, I was very certain it was something. And then going through my stuff the last couple of weeks, I'm like, I feel like I've evolved and I've changed so much. But I understand that at that time, the syncope and the things that I desired, I needed that in order to grow and evolve. And I just feel like a different person. I'm like, I don't understand like at what point that happened, but it's just been the most amazing, beautiful thing. And then I'm able to share that with other people. And like I just have such a profound respect and love for you. I've known you for so long in my life. Like, we've been buddies, and I hear your voice and your guidance, and it's amazing, that ripple effect, and it's beautiful.
I use the word robust because you have, and the course that you've designed was very methodical, and the process was given in a way that can be consumed. There were multiple examples and information shared, the ability to receive it and then look to apply it was in depth. I mean, you can talk about there are 5 koshas, boom, 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 but then to best understand each one and what was happening. When I said the robustness, even into the aspect of how does sound impact Yoga Nidra? How many courses have that, right? How and understanding the science behind it. And for me, I always like to ask why. I want to question it. Why did you? So you would not only say, here's what's known, here's what the ancients said, but here's what the 21st century science is sharing. And to me, that not only helps to validate, but it also gives us a perspective that is a little different. So not only do we sense it, here's some science, here are some things that actually support it. It was rich. It was beautifully rich. Going into the subtle energetic body as well, right? Yoga Nidra doesn't need to talk about the chakras, but this awareness of, okay, but hey, there is this energy. So that to me was robust and very consumable. deep enough to go, I get it, I get a greater understanding. And for some of us who've been studying some of these topics for a long time, there was something for me to learn, always.
I signed up for information about how Yoga Nidra works and how to do it myself for other people. And during the process of going through the course step by step, I did learn about Yoga Nidra, but then I got to a module that made me look at myself, and just looking at, I'm like, what is this here for? and looking at myself, I was like, oh, you got work to do. So it gave me an opportunity to really look at myself, but it made me start really getting a deeper look at myself. And seeing all the lovely people and meeting all the lovely people, obviously I must be lovely. I attract all of you into my experience. But I want to be lovelier. I want to be sweeter. I want to be kinder. I want to be more gentle. And being ill for years has changed my personality. So I'm really feeling like the ice is thawing, the walls are coming down through this experience. It helped me a lot.
So I'm a wife, I'm a mother to 8 children, yoga instructor, fitness instructor. And yeah, with Yoga Nidra, I'm able to implement that into my yoga classes. I've seen classes as a whole just kind of evolve, and initially maybe there's some resistance, but you just see people like collapse or fall into the arms of Yoga Nidra and the experience. And I just started teaching a really special class of women, and it's very intimate, like 5 or 6 women. I got a marriage family therapist. She has a space, a beautiful yoga space. And so that group of women, they're very receptive, very open. And so we definitely go into some Yoga Nidra. We're starting to bring props in so they can have their blanket, and then we get them all set up in their nest. And they usually wake up in tears and just completely relaxed and restored, and have a lot more women in my classes. But you just see we carry a lot of weight on our shoulders as women. Like, we got to do all this stuff. And you just see them kind of just let go. Like you see that physical release. And it's so beautiful to hold that space and to be part of that for people.
I had 30 plus years in the corporate world, and not only in the corporate world, software technology world. So I have had the stress of having $100+ million target in global. So yoga itself helped me to go back to what I said, who I really was. I had a very physical practice, then moved into the other, I'll just say the other 7 limbs, definitely deep in meditation, definitely breath work. I like the magical. I love the understanding of what happens when there is a really nice sequenced class. Then as I got older, I started to study, went to Duke Integrative Medicine for yoga therapeutics for seniors, and had no intention of opening a yoga studio. And I opened a yoga studio and began to, after several years, took a year and developed my own teacher training. My intent for this was to enhance my practice and my offerings to my community. It's an ability to help them continue to grow, help to give them new tools and new options. And I truly feel that this program has given me those learnings, those teachings, and really important, I think, is the ability to have my own authentic voice attached to it.
I would say that it's been life-changing, helping me work through a lot of blocks in my life to be able to just move through those and transform and feel liberated and free. Yeah.
110% say for those who, and I'll say who are truly serious about really understanding the practice of Yoga Nidra from ancient times to 21st century. You encapsulated it beautifully. So I would 100% say absolutely.
It wasn't as easy as I thought it was. If you're willing, if you want change and you want a transformation and you want to be able to give something to the world, this is your course, but you got to work for it. It's your own personal retreat. That's what it is. It's a personal retreat. And I love that I get to do it on my own time, in my own way, not pushed by anyone, just go at my own pace. It's just well put together.